Starting to believe that I was a creative person, and whether or not I was creative had nothing to do with how good I was using crayons when I was in preschool. It gave me permission to play in my life and to experience joy in a way that helped me to break free of my own personal confines and society's rules in a way that changed my life. You know, when I was about 29, I had been single for a really long time, and I thought maybe I was gay, and like that's why I was not having any luck meeting a partner. So I went on the apps and I went on some dates with women and I dated some women, and I started to explore a queer identity and what that would mean, and being in queer spaces and kind of learning about queerness and thinking about whether or not that was something that pertained to me opened up my world in much of a similar way as becoming a more creative and identifying as a creative person did. It gave me new tools and language to explore things about myself that I had previously felt shame around. And I ended up deciding that I'm not queer, I am straight. And I was actually disappointed about that because, in part, I felt like there's so much experimentation in queer identity because you are outside of the norm, so you have more implicit permission to try new things and experiment and have fun and be childlike and not feel confined by whatever the narrative is of who you are in society. And so I felt sad in part because I felt like I was losing permission to do that when I realized that I really was straight and I fell in love with a man. One of my goals for 2026 is to re-embrace my creative identity, because I know that it's going to bring me more joy and hopefully bring more of myself fully into the world in a way that's generative and helpful, and that's what I want to do.